What's up, YouTube? I'm Lenny. Welcome to my channel. So you guys, we are in the last week of February. And wasn't it just a few days ago that February started and I was telling you guys that it seems as if time has sped up. It's as if time is in a hurry to get somewhere. And if you check it out, we're now in the last week of February. You heard it here first. I told y'all, time is in a hurry to get somewhere. But even though time has sped up, I want you to slow down right now because today's topic is kick back and relax. So when was the last time that you sat down, put your feet up, and genuinely relaxed? And I'm talking like really relaxed, like really thawed yourself out and behaved as if you didn't even have a care in the world. I'm talking about the state of relaxation where a bomb could drop near to you and you'd be like, well, dang, at least it didn't blow me up, right? I'm still here. Amen, right? And you go right back to crossing your legs, breathing in that good God-given oxygen, and sipping on your tea. I'm talking about the type of relaxation where, honey, your kids could be on fire and you'd be like, yep, that's a Holy Ghost fire right there. That right there is refiner's fire. When I get up off this chair, those kids are about to be purified. I'm gonna have me some good kids, right? Listen, if your kids are on fire, tell them to stop, drop, and roll. You need to call 911, get some help, do something, right? But you get the picture, you get the state of relaxation that I'm talking about, right? Now, what does it really mean to be relaxed? Because you see, the thing is, a lot of people say that they're relaxed or that they're relaxing, when the truth of the matter is that they're not at all relaxed and they're not at all relaxing. What they're doing is just to lie there and allow a series of thoughts to bombard their minds. And instead of relaxing, that turns into worry, right? So what does it mean to relax? To relax means to make or become less tense or anxious. You know, to ease up, to loosen up, to kick back, right? When we don't relax, we become stressed out. And sometimes we're not even aware that we're stressed out because that stressed out mode becomes our routine, our norm. Now, it should be noted that relaxation is not just for fun purposes, but when we as individuals take the time out to relax, it helps with both our mental and our physical health. It gives us a nice, well-rounded balance to life. You see, the thing is, life can get pretty full sometimes, right? Because we get caught up in running to work and school, and then we have this activity here, followed by that event there, followed by that meeting here, followed by that social there. And we keep going and going and going and going, and we don't take time to stop and recharge our internal batteries. Now, this is not wise because as humans, we were not born to just work, pay bills, and die. Now, that sounds sad, but it is the reality for some people. Instead, what we need to do is to create a balance between our study, work, and personal lives. We need to take time out for ourselves, time out to just sit back, kick back, and relax. Zen time is good for all of us. Listen, stress in small amounts is okay for us because it motivates us to get things done. It's like an extra push, you know? And this type of stress actually helps some people who would otherwise just be sitting around lazing, being a couch potato, right? But have you ever heard some people say that they work better under pressure, or that they work better when they're just a little bit stressed? Because I've been guilty of saying that in the past, because there's something about working on a project within the last few days or the last few hours of its deadline, because somehow it seems like all of your creative juices for that project just begin to flow and you produce something that is just genius. Now, if you can identify with that, say amen. But if you don't, that's quite all right, because not everybody can work well under pressure or work well under stress, which is why it's imperative that you create a balance and that you take time out to ensure that you relax. So what can you do to relax? Now, a lot of people think that in order to relax, they have to retreat to the bushes or the woods and meet up with the birds, the bees, and the trees and be at one with nature. Now, you can do that. There is nothing wrong with that. But the truth is, you don't have to do that, because relaxation can be done wherever you want to do it. The thing is, relaxation is a state of mind. Now, think about it. If you always have to retreat to someplace quiet in order to relax, how exactly are you going to function at a maximum in the real world? The real world is chaotic and it's full of events and activities and a bit of confusion sometimes and a bit of drama. So you have to learn how to cope and be able to relax in the midst of all of this. You can't always run away to the woods or the bushes in order to have a peace of mind. You ought to learn how to be able to cope and relax in the midst of all of these activities. So I have a few things that you can do in order to relax. The first thing is very simple. Breathe in deeply. Whenever you feel stressed or anxious, just take a 5 to 10 minute break and focus on your breathing. It's been said that breathing in deeply actually slows the heart rate and lowers blood pressure, because when you get stressed, your blood pressure and your heart rate tends to go up. So if you take that 5 to 10 minute break and just sit somewhere, or if you can lie down and close your eyes and place your hands on your stomach or your belly and just focus on your breathing by inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth, you're gonna find that you'll become a lot calmer and you'll be able to think a lot clearer at the end of that breathing session. It works. Try it out and let me know how it works. Now, the second thing that you can do to relax is to be aware of the moments that you're experiencing. In other words, live in the moment. Live in your present moment. Now, some people could be having a conversation with you, but their mind is elsewhere on something else or on somebody else. They're present with you in the body, but they're absent in the mind. Now, in order to relax, you ought to enjoy your present moments. Or even if you're not enjoying your present moments, it is important that you are aware of your present moments. Now, if you're out eating with someone, take time with your food and, enjoy and savor the taste of that food. Some people are always rushing food down because they're hurrying to go and do something else. I'm a slow eater. And when I was younger, my mom used to say, "Girl, you're making the food see trouble. Hurry up, eat our food now." But I wasn't making the food see any trouble at all. In fact, I was merely savoring the taste of my food, right? Shout out to you, mommy. Now, if you're out walking with somebody, take time out to enjoy the conversation that you're having with that person while you're on that walk, or take time out to just enjoy the nature around you, enjoy the trees, enjoy the birds. Take time out to focus on beautiful things, because beautiful things will relax you. The third thing that you can do to relax is to keep in contact with good friends and family, so that when you feel stressed out and you need somebody to talk to, you can easily reach out to one of them. And the fourth thing that you can do to relax is to meditate. Meditating puts things in perspective for you. And the truth is, it is actually in your quiet times of meditation that revelations are made to you. You discover which path you should take, or what you should do next, or how you should do something. Now, you might be wondering, what's the benefit of doing all of this? And I'm going to gladly tell you. For starters, you're going to sleep better. And if you sleep better, you will find that you perform, function, and feel better throughout the day. The second thing is your mood is going to improve. You will find that you are less irritated, less anxious, and that you achieve and accomplish more throughout the day. You're even going to find that you are further inclined to start doing new things. The third thing is you're going to find that your memory has improved, because when you are relaxed and when you've gotten some good sleep, your memory is sharper. And the fourth and final thing is that you're going to be reducing your chances of physical illness in the long run, because being stressed for long periods of time can compromise the body, especially the heart. Now, these are all good benefits to you. You can either take it or leave it. You can't go wrong with it. Now, a huge part of relaxing is taking time out to do something that you love. Now, this is so very important. Now, if you do this, you're going to find that you enjoy yourself more. Now, a lot of people are stressed out because they don't take me time or selfish time. And it is important that you take your selfish time so that you can unwind and loosen up and feel a lot more accomplished. Now, I've noticed that a lot of people live for the weekends, because during the week they're bogged down by school and work, and they look forward to the weekend where they can just sit back, relax, and unwind, right? Now, these two institutions, work and school, can be very stressful for some people, because if you're reporting to a crappy work or a job that you hate and you have to report to that place daily, that can bring you immense stress. And if you're a student and you have to work on a whole host of assignments and you have to study for exams, that can also stress you out as well. Now, I've noticed something, and tell me if you notice this as well. I've noticed that work was designed to start at 8 or 9 a.m. and end at 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon. And school was designed to start around, 8 or 9 as well and end at 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Now, do you know that it is during those hours that we as human beings are most creative? But the thing is, our creativity is stifled because we have to now report to a job or a workplace where somebody's telling us what to do and how to do it. And if you're at a school, it's basically the same thing, because you have to go by the rules or the pattern or the system of the school. Now, by the time you get home, all you want to do is to throw yourself on a couch somewhere and just lie there. You don't want to do anything else because you've been working all day or you've been at school all day, and you just want to sit there or lay there and do nothing at all. Now, by the time you get up, it's now time to eat, to bathe, to sleep, and then you wake up and you do the same thing all over again. So when do you get time for yourself? Now, it's imperative that you make or take the time for yourself. So during your lunch hour on your work or at your school, use that time wisely. If you're not eating or if you're not relaxing, use that time to work on something that you enjoy. Use that time to work on something that you want to accomplish. In doing this, you'll find that you're even more relaxed in your other day-to-day activities, because you would have taken your me time or your selfish time, that time when you can just sit back, relax, and unwind and do something that you're interested in. Now, there are a lot of people out there who keep going, and they do things for everybody else but themselves, and at the end of the day, they're just stressed out. Now, if you don't want to be that individual, make the time, take the time for some me time or some selfish time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, that is extremely healthy. Another important thing is, do not wallow in self-pity or self-misery. Now, some people have a woe is me mentality, They're always whining and complaining about something, and they're always saying, oh, poor me, it's only me that going through all this trouble, it's only me this, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. And listen, stress is contagious, so avoid these toxic personalities. And if you cannot altogether avoid or disconnect from these toxic personalities, then counteract their negative statements with something positive. Now, I have saved the best stress relief for last, and it is a good one. You're gonna enjoy this, and you're probably like, girl, just say it. What is it? Just let me know. Say it. The best stress relief of all times is, are you ready for this? The best stress relief of all times is to give and receive hugs. Yes, absolutely. I bet you are not expecting that, right? Now, giving and receiving hugs for an extended period of time can actually lift your serotonin levels. Now, this can create happiness in your body, and it can elevate your mood. Giving and receiving hugs can also strengthen your immune system. Now, I bet you didn't know that. See, I'm educating you today. You're probably going like, girl, hell to the absolute no. You do not know what you're talking about. But you can do your research after this video and find out if I'm speaking the truth or not. So, when you give and you receive hugs, you strengthen the immune system. Giving and receiving hugs can also boost your self-esteem, because you will then begin to feel loved and appreciated and special. And giving and receiving hugs also eases tension and aches and pains in the body. Right? It relaxes the muscles as well. So the next time you're feeling stressed out, give a hug to somebody or let somebody hug you. Now, do not go around hugging random people or people who don't want to be hugged. Make sure that the hug exchange is something mutual and something amicable. And you know, I once knew a guy who used to go around hugging everybody all the time. Like, he could see you 9 times out of the day and he would want to hug you 9 times, right? And the people around him found him so creepy. But now that I look back at that guy, now that I reflect on it, you know, that dude might have been onto something. He probably understood the value of a hug. And it's now that I reflect, the people around him were probably all stressed out. They didn't know any better, right? So, I think I'm going to end my video here for today. Now, I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that my content blessed you. I hope you're now feeling so much more relaxed, right? And I also hope that you checked out the video that I posted on Wednesday. I posted a video on Wednesday called Special Announcements. So go check that out. And for all the people who sent me private messages telling me that you're enjoying my content and you're enjoying the videos that I post and that it's helped you and that you've now become motivated, I want to say shout out to all of you. You know who you are. And I'm going to see you in my next video. But until then, let's say it together. Remember to be you, stay true, and let your authentic self shine. Bye. That they are going, or you're calling up all the friends of that person to see if they're with that person or they're where they said they would be at. You're even going as far as to start tracking the person's phone or car. If you're doing all of that jazz, you're crazy. You're crazy. This is gonna drive you insane. Now